In this short video we're going to have a look at adding and subtracting fractions, and we'll include mixed numbers here. So adding and subtracting fractions and mixed numbers. For fractions to be either added or subtracted, the denominators need to be the same. That's very important. If the denominators are different, the fractions need to be converted into equivalent fractions with a common denominator first. So that's what the first thing you've got to do, is to make sure the number at the bottom, the denominator, is the same in the fractions. So here's some examples. First one, the denominators are the same. It's 3/11ths add 5/11ths. So that's very easy. Because they're the same, you can just add the numerators. 3 plus 5 is 8/11ths. So 3/11ths plus 5/11ths makes 8/11ths. Similar example, you've got 7/8ths and 5/8ths. The denominators are the same, and so we can again just add the numerators. 7 plus 5 is 12, 12/8ths. This time you may notice we've got a top-heavy fraction. Because it's a top-heavy fraction, we can convert it into a mixed number. We do that by dividing the bottom number, the denominator, into the numerator. It goes once, and there are 4 left over, so that's 4/8. So the answer is 1 and 4/8. But we can go still a little bit further, because 4/8 can be cancelled down to 1/2. So the answer is 1 and 1/2. Okay, now we've got two mixed numbers to add together, 1 3/4 and 2 1/2. So we can add the whole number straight away if you like. So that's 1 plus 2, that's going to make 3. And now we've got to add 3/4 and 1/2. Well, the 3/4 and 1/2 have got different denominators. We've got to make the denominators the same. And 4 is the lowest common denominator that we can have. So we're going to convert them both to quarters. So we do that first of all. And so we have 3 plus 3/4 and add another 2/4. So altogether that is 5/4, 5/4. We've got a top-heavy fraction again, so we've got to divide the 4 into the 5. That goes 1 with 1 remainder. And that 1 remainder is 1/4. The whole numbers we can add together. That's 3 plus 1 is 4. And so the final answer is 4 1/4. Subtraction works in the same way. We've got to make the denominators the same. So in this example, we've got 4/5 take away 3/10. We've got to make them both into tenths, because 10 is the lowest common denominator. And to do that, the 4/10 becomes 8/10, and the 3/10 remains as 3/10. So it's 8/10, take away 3/10, which just leaves us with 5/10. But don't leave it like that. 5/10 can be cancelled down, and in lowest terms, we end up with 1/2. So the answer is 1/2. Okay, so now we've got another one. 5 3/8 minus 2 5/8. It's sometimes easier to change mixed numbers to improper fractions first. So to do that, the 5 from the 5 3/8, you need to multiply that by 8 and then add the 3. 5/8 are 40 plus 3, 43. So that's how we get the 43/8. And then we're going to take away the 2 5/8. To change the 2 into the number on the top, we're going to the numerator. We're going to do 8 times 2, that's 16, plus 5 is 21. So now we've got two top-heavy fractions, but the denominators are the same. So we can simply do the subtraction. That's 43 take away 21, and the answer is going to be in eighths. So that leaves us with 22/8. It's a top-heavy fraction, so we're going to divide the bottom number into the top number. So 8 into 22 goes 2, and there are 6 left over. They're 6/8. And that will cancel down to 2 3/4. Okay, so 2 3/4 is the final answer for that question. So now we've gone over those. Exercise 15.2b is the one you should be having a go at. see what you can do with those.